afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla. I'm a crone, and this is my fellow crone, Heather.
Trying
Welcome.
not to sneeze.
Trying not to sneeze. We have runny noses today for some reason. Thank you guys for being here. It's wonderful to be back on and live. And there we go. Got
I
it.
tried.
That's all right. I've been on a road trip with my daughter, and then I had friends from England over. So it's been a couple of weeks since we've been live, but here we are today. And we're going to talk about spiritual authenticity.
Excuse me. I'm really sorry.
Spiritual authenticity. But before we get there, we're going to have a look at Heather's cards. She can quit sneezing today.
Usually if I start, it's really hard to stop.
It is. Let's go to card cam though. So I just want to do a disclaimer if you guys are new to our channel. Heather and I are just a couple of crones who are on a spiritual journey, and we love the journey that we're on, and we like to share our experiences and hope that it helps you on your path, wherever that may be leading you to. But we want to thank you for being here and being part of our journey. And let's hope that we can all grow in love and compassion together. Hi, Libby Ann. Welcome. Nice to see you here today. Today's subject is spiritual authenticity. We hope you enjoyed our last show, which was on gender neutral pronouns, which was a new subject for me and Heather, and we are learning to use those pronouns. And thankfully, the people around us that use the pronouns are very patient because they have to be with us. Yep. It's all good. Hi, Emmy J. It's welcome. I'm glad you caught it live too. Fantastic. Okay, Heather.
I'm so sorry about the sneezing.
It happens.
I don't really have control. Anyway, we all start out with fairy magic, which is what this card says. But sometimes in what gets in the way of our fairy magic is trying to manifest so many things. So while our souls are still going through frequency shifts,
and which there have been a ton this week with all the M-class solar flares we're having. So if you guys are feeling it, so are we, for sure.
And our bodies our humans are trying to keep the unions together and keep everything all together the way it needs to be. The thing is, if we keep ourselves up in what we're doing and don't let what's going on around us keep us down or get us down, then even the manifestations, we won't need so many of them, and it will disappear and help override the manifestations, and we will be in contact with the source.
All right.
And so it will help us all the way through and keep our fairy magic going. Okay? Just don't let everything that's going on get you down.
Because there's plenty of garbage out there.
That is true.
We know that for a fact, don't we?
Yes.
So, spiritual authenticity, what is it? Our authentic self is our truest, most genuine, and natural inner essence. Our values, ideals, and actions align, regardless of the pressure we may be under to do otherwise. We're honest with ourselves and with others and take responsibility for our actions and our mistakes. Being authentic requires courage and vulnerability without allowing others' perceptions or perceived judgment shape our actions. Being authentic means showing who we truly are to the world, regardless of if we're accepted or rejected, if we are welcomed or excluded, if we are loved or despised. I felt all of those.
Yeah, it's really hard not to let perceived judgment shape our actions. It's very difficult.
It is. Being spiritually authentic means knowing who you are and the purpose of your existence.
Mm-hmm.
It means you're rooted in your deepest beliefs, morals, and values, and are living them out each and every day.
Right. Being spiritually authentic is speaking your truth from your heart without blame or judgment. It's having compassion for the journey of all beings. You're forgiving people for being human and honoring their soul's journey, and includes our own. It's understanding that our own value system and honoring our own boundaries. It's taking a spiritual, personal journey inward, taking a look inside to observe our thoughts, beliefs, values, behaviors, and patterns. It can help us understand past trauma and the best route for healing it. We also feel empowered to identify our faults and make changes on how we live each day. We feel less friction with the choices that we make because we have a better sense of what lines up with who we are.
True. So how do we be authentic? Well, number one, you have to start getting honest with yourself. The desire to be honest with ourselves will help us reveal what is real and what is a lie that we have either inherited from our domestication beliefs, values, and ambitions, or unconsciously created as a defense mechanism to protect our false images' self-worth. Shadow work is a way of developing self-honesty. By examining our inner demons, we will come to know a more whole picture of our being. Learn how to forgive yourself. That one was a really tough one for me. One of the first steps in finding our authentic self is to stop judging what we've done in the past and whether or not we're living up to false perfection standards. This is just so basic to forgive yourself.
And so hard.
And so hard because you don't know what you don't know. And that's usually when you're making the mistakes. It's because you don't know any better. And you need to love that person and let it go. Learning to forgive ourselves allows us to take away the excessive power of neurotic mental rumination and become more in tune with our heart and body and their emotional needs. And a wonderful way to do this is daily affirmations. And I thought I had an affirmation sheet, but somehow it didn't get loaded. Examples are, I embrace all that I am, or I forgive and forget, or I release myself from the pressure to be perfect. All of those are daily affirmations, and there's a million places on the internet you can go for positive affirmations. The key to it is being positive, not letting that negative monkey mind, all that chatter in your head get to you.
Right. Self-love and respect are non-negotiable. Not at all. To love oneself is to have self-respect and to treat our bodies like a temple, like eating a healthy diet or cleanliness and exercise.
Yeah, my diet is getting better all the time. That's all I can say.
And as well as respecting our emotional and psychological health by avoiding the accumulation of emotional poison, such as carrying a grudge or hate or impatience. Impatience tends to be a big one sometimes.
That's a big one for me.
And as we learn to embrace all parts of ourselves, which can be really, really difficult, the good and the bad and the ugly, our hearts will open more, allowing our automatic self to shine through. And embrace your solitude. Take time for you. It's in solitude that we create the space for authenticity to bloom and to get bigger and blossom. And
that's true.
By embracing solitude, we come to learn more about our authentic self, what it feels like, what it looks like, and what stifles its divine light. Sometimes you have to take that time to look. There are many ways of enjoying being alone. You can go for a long solitary walk or just walk your dog and talk to him, Watching the world through a window, sipping tea or coffee or whatever your thing is.
Sitting on the lanai watching the sunset every evening.
That
That's
works
my
too.
choice.
Listening to soothing music, sitting and contemplating nature, or meditating and enjoying the silence, and do whatever speaks to you and your soul.
Then there's the inner child work, which is a big part of shadow work. By reconnecting with your inner child, you'll give yourself with a chance to heal deep core wounds. And I guarantee that's true from the work that I've done. We all possess a wounded inner child, and it's by embracing this broken and vulnerable part of us that we find true wisdom, peace, and healing. Live by your values. Identify your core values and then commit to living and working according to them. Sometimes you might have to make an ethically challenging decision. This is when you know your core values will help you do the right thing each and every time. Then identify the gap. Is there a gap between who you are and who you want to be? Do you put on a mask when you're at work or in public? Do you act sarcastic so other people don't find you boring? We all have our acts. Try to identify the gaps by making a list of words that describe the qualities of the person you know you can be, and by thinking about how closely these reflect how you actually are. It's a good one.
Yeah, I remember in school, we'd be sitting at lunch, and you could listen to whoever's you're sitting with, and they would be talking, and it just became one thing after another of complaint, and it got more and more and more. And that's just everybody joining in and being part of the group. And if that's not you, you don't want to join in.
Nope. Especially with complaining.
Oh, yeah. Then choose the one word from a list that you want to start working on, like being more patient, or today you're going to get all your chores done, or whatever. Resolve to work on whatever you choose that word to be all day. If it's, I want to be happy all day, then choose on being happy all day.
It is a choice to be happy or not.
Yeah.
You have to choose to be happy.
Live with integrity. It takes courage to develop and preserve integrity. Start analyzing your daily choices. That takes time too. Listen to that small voice, that sense of unease that tells you that something's wrong. Ask yourself which choice will make you feel good about yourself on the next day. You know, if you think back on it, you're going to feel good if you make that choice. You got to think about that. Ask yourself which one's going to work. Living with integrity also means that you take responsibility for your actions, including your mistakes. Own up to your mistakes and right your wrongs.
That's important.
Yeah.
You have to admit when you make mistakes, even if it's just to yourself.
And if it's somebody else
Mistake for
involved, you
yourself.
definitely want to let them know.
Yes.
Yeah. Communicate honestly. Honest communication involves saying what you mean while respecting the other person's needs and feelings. You know, don't just bowl them over with what you're saying, what you mean. You've got to think about who you're talking about, who you're talking to. It also means not playing games. You speak your mind and don't rely on the cryptic hints or other tactics to get your points across. I remember talking with people and they said, well, he can't take a hint. Well, he just wanted you to say exactly what you mean. Because
I'm not good at hints. I'm too direct. And if you're cryptic, it goes right over my head.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
And it's not that there's anything wrong with that. It means you weren't forthcoming in what you wanted.
Keep your promises. If you give your word to someone, then treat it as a bond. Never make a promise that you can't keep. And don't make assumptions. You know what that is. Assuming means you make an ass of you and me. Assumptions are bad. Try your best to suspend your judgments and let others' actions speak for themselves, and try to take their words at face value. And I know this to be true. I've done it all my life. I believe what people tell me until it shows that they're not being truthful. But I always take things at face value to start out. And I've always done that because I'm a very direct person and overly honest on occasion. Brutally honest, I can say. But nevertheless, take it at face value. Believe what they tell you because it's always easier than distrusting everything that everybody says. And develop self confidence. Authenticity requires strength of character, especially when others are pressuring you to act in a way that you know is wrong. A strong sense of self and the assertiveness needed to stand our ground will help us get through challenging situations. And then we have to manage our emotions. And those of us that are empaths really have a hard time managing our emotions because we're not sure they're all ours. They may be coming from somebody else. When we live authentically, we do consider others' needs and do our best to treat them with courtesy and respect. It shows that we have inner strength and respect for those around us. And it's a skill that will serve us well in all aspects of our life and our career.
Most of us have gone through times where instead of behaving in a genuine way, we tell people what we think they want to hear.
True.
And we act in ways that go against our true natures. Living and working this way is tiring, dispiriting, and confining. It can also hold us back from reaching our true potential.
Very true.
The opposite of this is to live and work authentically. When we give ourselves permissions to be ourselves, we can live free from others' ideas and expectations, and we can choose our own course in life. Living an authentic life is also vastly more rewarding than hiding your true selves. When we live authentically, we don't have to worry about what we said or didn't say, or how we acted, or whether we did the right thing. Because as far as we're concerned, we have done the right thing. Live authentically means we can trust ourselves and our motivations implicitly.
True. Other benefits of being authentic are trust and respect. When you're true to yourself, you not only trust the judgments and decisions that you make, but others trust you as well. They'll respect you for standing by your values and beliefs. Integrity. When you're authentic, you also have integrity. You don't hesitate to do the right thing, so you never have to second guess yourself. Who you are, what you do, and what you believe in are perfectly aligned.
And nobody is trying to guess where you're at.
Exactly.
They know what you stand for. They know where you're coming from.
Absolutely. The ability you have a better ability to deal with problems. When you're honest with yourself and others, you have the strength and openness to deal with problems quickly instead of procrastinating or ignoring them altogether. Realizing potential. When you trust yourself and do what you know is right, you can realize your full potential in life.
Mm-hmm. Instead of letting others dictate what's best for you, you can take control of your life. Confidence and self-esteem. You can trust yourself to make the right decisions when you're being genuine and doing the right thing. Also, this leads to higher self-confidence and self-esteem, greater optimism, and more life satisfaction. You have less stress. How would you feel if every day you said what you meant, stayed true to yourself, and behaved accordingly? Being authentic to yourself is far less stressful than being someone you're not.
Amen. Becoming our authentic selves is about rediscovering who we innately are. For that reawakening to occur, we must journey back to spirit. Only through our connection with the divine can we unearth our innate selves that the egoic mind has forgotten. Monkey mind. Spiritual authenticity is living your life according to your own needs and values rather than those of society, friends, or family. Living authentically offers several benefits, including respect from others, the ability to realize your true potential, and happiness. It's following our bliss. As Deepak Chopra says, awakening is not changing who you are, but discarding who you are not. So let's all try to live authentically.
Yeah.
It's the only way to live. Anybody have anything to say in the chat? Hi, Cherie. Hi, Lauren Hunsinger. Hi, Gina M. Akila. Wonderful to have you here today. Whew. I think that, what do you think about living authentic? Do you guys live authentically? I think we do more and more, those of us in this spiritual community. I think
And
that's
sometimes it's very hard to do because living authentically may not jive with certain people in your life that you value.
true.
So sometimes it's very difficult to do.
But we got this.
Yeah.
We got this. Okay, who's ready for cards today? I hope everybody's doing well. My trip was fantastic. I spent a week with my daughter. My ex-husband, my first husband, died and did not have any family left except for my daughter. And she picked up his ashes. I met her in Dallas and we spread his ashes, and then we drove directly to New Mexico. And where did I go? Santa Fe. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Brain
stayed with the
fart.
dog.
Heather stayed home with the dog, and I disappeared, and it was wonderful. I got back on Sunday. On Monday, I had 2 friends landing from England, so we spent the last week entertaining company from the UK and having a blast, because one of them, Anne, I hope you're out there watching, Anne. One of them is one of my bestest buddies from the UK when I lived there, and we do a lot of traveling, and we're planning our 2024 trip. So I think we're going to Hawaii. So I can't wait. Sometime next year, we shall see. Emmy J would love a card. So we've got our first card.
And
Fantastic.
I will use the Oracle for Fairies.
Good.
So
Lauren says she loves Santa Fe. Everyone should go at least once in their life.
I haven't been there yet.
Amen. I love the smell. It smells like pinyon wood. The energy of Santa Fe is just super special. I hope you're not leaving, Warrior Girl, but if you are, much love and thank you for being here.
And take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. Lauren would like a card. Great. And Gina M would like a card. Since we've got time, why don't you pull 3?
Say what?
3 cards each. What do you feel like that?
Okay,
You up
we can do
for it?
3. We can do 3.
How about 3 card pulls, ladies?
We can do 3.
It was a super
Who's the
couple of
first one?
weeks.
MEJ.
Emmy J. I believe it's Mary Ellen, but I'm not positive. And Cherie, I don't see you for a card, but I got you one. Okay, we're going to do 3 card pulls because why not? Okay. Okay. I don't know what's with the drippy noses today, but we seem to have them. Yep, Mary Ellen, that's right. I thought so. Good.
And if
I'm
we
terrible
have the
at
other camera
names.
too.
Oh, sorry. Let me get card cam up. No, I don't want that one. Okay. How about that, Heather?
Perfect. That one's inner child.
Okay. This is ridiculous.
They're actually
I can't believe you can't see them better than that.
well, it's because
It's the
of
light.
the light.
Oh, if you pull them down towards you. Yeah, look, that works better. No, you had it.
Yeah, I just have to hold it because it
That's
just
good.
it's just I was putting these three together, and basically, one of them was talking about fairy spotting, but we all know that it's not just seeing as believing. If you believe they're there, you're more likely to see them. And it's your inner child that's doing that. And this one is telling you if you're really looking for something, you're really trying to manifest something, you need to wait till winter for it to really show up. Okay, so if you're trying to manifest something, enjoy your inner child and your believing, and keep believing that it will be there when you do manifest it. Okay, but now is just a little early to be doing it, so you want to wait for a little bit. Okay, I thought you were going to read too.
No.
Change your mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Laura.
Also, on the trip, I managed to, we ended up in Fort Collins, which is where my family lives. And I made it for my son-in-law's graduation for his master's degree. He, so proud of him. Cherie says, I love the fairy cards. They're so pretty.
They are very pretty.
They look pretty on the table, too. Tomorrow we have Carrie. What's her last name? Terra Soul Rider on at 3:00. And that's a live show at 3 tomorrow.
Can't see it that well. That's stargazing. Okay. Basically, what they're doing and they're talking about is make sure that when you are wishing for something, that your wishes are wisely thought out. You can go ahead and stargaze and look at things that you want while you're, that's where you come up with your wishes, is when you're doing that. But always make sure that there's purity in your wishes so that you can get them exactly like you want them. Be very specific in what you want. Okay? And be careful, be wise when you're doing them.
Thank you, Cherie. You're so sweet. I am definitely among friends here.
Yes.
Amy J, by the way, said it sounds right for her. Okay, next is Gina. How you doing, Miss Gina M? I don't know if you guys have been watching, but I've seen several videos on YouTube of Sedona and the group that are in Sedona, and it looks like they are having a blast. So much laughter. If you get a chance, go see who else there. Allie Martin's there. She's doing some taping.
Our Comanche friend is there.
And of course, it's Linda G's presentation. I mean, her thing, but she's hilarious. Everybody's been doing little bits and showing up on YouTube. It's fun. So Lauren says, I love that. It's a new moon time and setting intentions is all important. I've been feeling rushed lately and need to slow down. Thank
exactly.
you. Yeah.
Be specific. You don't want to leave any doors open that they can misunderstand.
Amen.
This is for Gina. Okay, the first one is look in a book. Don't be afraid to look in a book for answers to things. A lot of times I Google it, but don't be afraid to look in one. And I think you already believe in magic, but it was always a good thing to do. Between the two of them, you pretty much have what you need. And you need to remember your friends. Friendship is so important. And they also, the friends that you have also believe in the magic that you have.
We have
So,
such a great group.
mhm. But part of the believing in magic is that you need to believe in the magic in you because it's there. You have to make sure that you believe in it and go ahead and use it. Your
Use
friends
that magic.
already recognize it.
Mhm.
Okay. Your friends already recognize it, but you're not really using everything that you can use. If you're not sure about what you're doing, go ahead and look at that book, but use that magic. It's your magic. Don't be afraid to use it. Okay.
She says, look at a book and magic and me and friends. Yep.
Yep.
Hi, Chris MK. We've added you. No worries, dear. Gina says, I'm emotional with this reading. I'm emotional all the time. I'm telling you, there is so much energy hitting this planet with all those M-class solar flares. It's a wonder we're all not insane.
And it's a wonder she's not insane because with my back the way it is, it doesn't let signals of energy go through it and they get stuck. And sometimes I'm just bawling my eyes out for no reason whatsoever, but it's a release of energy.
Yes.
And
So let
she
it
has to
release.
listen. And I'm so sorry for that, but
It's okay.
there's just no other way I can do it because it doesn't go through the body like it normally would and get released.
No worries.
So,
okay, Sheree is next.
and believe it or not, my chiropractor explained that to me.
We have the most amazing chiropractor.
Yes.
He's magic.
Yes.
Hi, Silver Lining.
Sherry.
Welcome. Well, thank you. They say they're just tuning in and new to finding your channel and love the name you've chosen. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Sherry.
That's interesting, Chris. She said, while she was out, I could feel a whole lot of love with me in the car. It made me emotional. Oh, that's beautiful. We're doing 3-card reading. So, yes, Silver Lining, you can have a reading. No worries.
They started the other way, they started out this way, but basically what they're saying is you have a lot of abundance coming your way. Things that you thought were lost, you're finding out they're not. You've got them. You still have those skills that you thought are no longer there. You just have to let the light shine on them and be there for it. Because you are light. Your skills are still there. They're not lost. You're going to find out when you start using them again. It's like lost and found. I thought I couldn't do this, but you can. Okay. So you're going to feel like, and it is, abundance is headed your way. So you should be feeling pretty good. And it's just beginning to show up. Okay. It's on its way towards you, but you haven't lost anything. You've got it all.
Brilliant.
Because you are the light. And don't forget to be that light for other people too, because you are that light.
She is. She is. I just have you sliding in like you're sliding home. In softball.
Doing a skate stop. Sideways.
She says great messages today.
Chris.
Hi, Phyllis. Welcome. We're
Okay.
doing 3-card readings. Anybody that hasn't put down their name, please do, and we'll read.
I don't really know exactly what order this is, but I know what I got that I need to say. And what I need to say is that your intentions are pure, as this card says, and you have magical blessings. Your motivation is right. Go for it. Don't hesitate. Go for it. Okay? Let's see if you can see this one better. Nope, you just can't. There we go. Pure intentions. Your intentions are pure. They know they are. And you have the blessings from the magical blessings. So go for it.
Sweet.
You were thinking about something, and there's no reason not to. Go ahead.
Cherie says spot on.
Okay.
Love it. Love it. Okay, who else we got?
Silver
Silver
lining.
lining.
Eye condition, upcoming surgery. Okay, let's see what they say.
You guys be sure and like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. We sure appreciate it. We're almost at 400. I think we're at 498. So we just need 2 more subscriptions to hit 400. So please feel free.
Okay. That one's flourish, that's hidden depths, and this one's divination. As far as your surgery goes, they're going to find out something while they're in there that's going to, I think your eye conditions and upcoming surgery are related, correct?
I would think so.
Yeah. Anyway, they're going to find out something when they go in that's going to help, and they'll know what to do to help fix it. There's some hidden things there that they didn't know about at first, but they're finding out. They will find out.
She says yes.
Okay. You will flourish.
Woohoo.
The surgery will help. Okay.
Yay.
Because they're going to find more things that they didn't realize were going on, and they'll be able to address those. Now, I'm not a doctor. This is for entertainment, but that's what I'm getting.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I have to show this. And Silver Lining says, phew. Chris says, thank you for that. Maybe what I felt in the car was an anticipation of this reading. Thank you so much, Heather. Found out we also have 2 dragons along with our 3 fairies.
Cool.
That is very cool.
Very, very cool.
I love dragons. I'm actually a dragon, a water dragon in Chinese astrology. And Silver Lining says, good to know.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay.
Feel very confident. Everything will be fine. They know what they're doing.
What a lovely picture, Phyllis. Phyllis is the last card. If anybody is, if I missed anybody, let me know.
They're upside down cards.
Silver Lining says, I understand. Thank you. Lauren says, I love dragons too. You're welcome, Phyllis.
Dragons are magical creatures.
They really are magical creatures.
And faithful.
Yeah. They are indeed. So tomorrow we have Carrie O'Donnell here from Tarot Soul Writer. If you guys will join us at 3 o'clock Eastern again, you know, we're always at 3 o'clock, or pretty much always. And we're going to talk about tarot soul writing and probably authenticity and some other things. So it'll just be a chat. So if you guys would like to join us tomorrow at 3, that would be wonderful. You're right, Chris. She will go in there more relaxed, more confident and relaxed.
Well, that will help.
That always helps.
Okay. This one says believe in magic. This one says moderation. And this is new beginnings. Now, what I'm getting from this is that you have some things that you're starting up that are new to you. See if we can see better what that one is. This is actually a fairy standing here with long blonde hair. It's hard to see. But you want to, when you start your new beginnings, make sure that you believe in magic, because that's what it is. It's magic what you're doing. And you want to start out in moderation. Don't overdo on the very beginning of it, okay? Because that will help you build up more strength to what you're doing. But there are some new beginnings starting for you. Believe in magic and also believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Just don't go in so hard that you get too tired to keep going. Okay? So just take it steady. Okay?
I think she understands.
Okay.
Fantastic. I think that's it, kids. And Lauren says she was born in the year of the water dragon. I was born in 52. So, yes. I'm a water
And we'll
dragon.
see what
Hi,
we
Esther
need.
G. We're just getting ready to sign off, love. I'm afraid you're going to have to watch unless you want a card. Let us know if you want a card, Esther, because we're getting ready to sign off. And I do want to show this from Silver Lining. She says she felt uncomfortable the other day and learned the left eye change. But they're catching it early, I think. Your reading was spot on because I was there for the other eye. Wow.
Good.
Yay. Oh, Lauren and I are in the same year. Fantastic. Woohoo.
Cool.
Okay, Esther, you got it.
I'll get you a couple cards. Esther.
That's fun. Another water dragon. I've never met another water dragon, so that's interesting. Esther, I love your photo, your picture, whatever that's beautiful. So nice to have everybody in the chat room today. It's good to see everyone. Thank you for being here. We love it. We love our afternoons with you.
Okay. I think this in some ways refers to our, is it new moon
Mm-hmm.
that's coming
No, that was last night,
last night?
I believe.
Right. Anyway, it refers to that. This card is manifestation, moon energy, and healing. So all that energy that came in is there coming. It's coming there for you, for your healing you, and the manifestation that you're talking about has to do with healing some areas in you, so that it can happen. Okay, so it's all on that moon energy that was just here. So I'm not sure what you were wanting to happen, but it probably will, because the moon energy has been healing that which was stopping it from happening.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Fantastic. Okay, I guess one for the collective then. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Chris and Kay. She says, love your channel, sweet crones. Oh, you guys are
we
so
love
sweet.
we love
love you
all
too.
of you.
We really do. It's
Yep.
just a joy to be here
Whenever we
afternoon.
can.
Whenever we can. Silver Lining, 1949. Wow. No, not 1962. It was 52.
Yeah. I'm 1950, if that helps.
At this point in life, Esther says, healing prayers for my health. Well, you certainly have them from us. Lots of
Yes.
healing prayers for all your health out there. surrounding you all in unconditional love and divine healing light for whatever healing that you need.
And
Most
that moon
appropriate.
energy will help
And
a
the
lot.
moon energy will definitely help.
Okay, for the group.
Oh, thank you, Mary Ellen. We do appreciate it. Oh, your blood pressure's out of control.
Well, you know, mine was pretty high the other day, but there was a lot of pain involved, and when that happens, it goes up.
It definitely goes up when you have pain. Silver Lining says her husband year was 1950. We are definitely Crones or Cronettes. You younger ones can be the Cronettes.
Okay, what it's saying for the collective of us. We all have the motivation. We need to wish wisely. And don't forget to ask for help.
So true.
Okay. We need to ask for help because that will always help us get what we want.
And what we need.
Or what we need.
Yeah.
What's best. Okay.
Brilliant. Well,
so, and keep spreading your light to everybody.
Go out there and spread your light.
Yes.
Be your authentic self, and to hell with anybody else that doesn't like it. That's what I say.
Because that's what's going to end up being anyway.
Because we need to be our authentic selves to be happy. And we all know that. So go out there and be yourself. Let your freak flag fly. That's an old one from my hippie days. And I still love it. I still love it. Have a great rest of your weekend. And please join us tomorrow for Carrie O'Donnell here, if you get a chance, tomorrow at 3:00 Eastern. And until then, we love you. Have a great rest of your weekend.
And send love to yourself as well as to the world, okay?
Absolutely.
We love you.
Bye, all.
Bye.